What a lot of people don't understand is that we are so early. I'm going to give you the depth of this and how much growth potential this asset class has. Now, what I'm about to share with you again is my opinion. I'm only speaking from my truth and my own paradigm, what I'm doing myself. Do your own research. The next big catalyst right now is going to be the XRP ETF. So if you're new to crypto, an ETF is where you can get exposure to the asset, but you don't own the underlying asset. An example of that is how BlackRock Larry Fink said that Bitcoin is used for money laundering, then flipped the script in 2023 and said it's a flight to quality. And not only did he say it's a flight to quality, but they put the money where their mouth is and they created a Bitcoin ETF, and they're the number 2 holders in Bitcoin through the ETF in the world. So now the next looming ETF is XRP. JP Morgan announced that when it gets approved, it could attract 3 to 8 billion of new inflows of institutions. So this is where you got to put your logical circuit on. The crypto market's around 3.3 trillion right now. And I think the overall market's around 100 trillion. 3 trillion, 100 trillion. And we haven't even had institutions come in yet. So if you're hearing anybody in your circle saying cryptocurrency fraud, just consider the source. It's not wise counsel if you don't want their lifestyle. Getting their information from the media. Here's what's going to happen. And here's how early you are. You are investing before the institutions. Do you realize that's why the SEC went after Ripple? That's why they stalled this for the last 4 years? It makes no sense for this case to go for 4 years. 0 sense. Other than they were trying to slow the train down so they could get deep in the infrastructure, get set up in the banking system, and they'll say, water's warm, come on in, we'll custody your crypto. Wells Fargo Bank, Chase, Bank of America, mark my word, your banks will be custodying your crypto or asking to custody your crypto in the future. So pay attention to January 20th, 2025 when we have a full pro-crypto regime coming in. Number 1, pay attention to Trump's Bitcoin treasury bill and him enacting his executive order around crypto within the first 90 days. Everybody says it's going to be day 1, but that'd be awesome. But you got to understand, he owns his own DeFi platform. He owns 15 million in crypto. Vivek is creating a Bitcoin treasury for his company. JD Vance owns about 400,000 in crypto. RFK has he said most of his wealth in Bitcoin. Should I continue on? The new Treasury Secretary has to sell his Bitcoin ETF to be the Treasury Secretary, but he owns Bitcoin through the ETF. Number 1 is January 20th, Trump coming in, the new crypto president. Number 2 is the XRP ETF. And number 3, institutions starting to pile into this asset class. Just remember this though. Listen to me. There is no get rich quick. This is a long-term horizon you have to put on. Do not use your wealth to go buy shit like cars and houses